Hi guys, I wanted to do top 10 romance anime um, for Valentine's Day. I'm sorry about the hair and the horrible glare. The window is right behind me, and this is the only spot I have to record in. Um, so, um, anyway, I tried to get a little bit of everything for everyone, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of yaoi, so I'm gonna list off some romance yaoi titles before we get started, so that those of you who are into boys love can get your fix too. Um, so some of the yaoi series are Tsukisho, Gravitation, I believe Junjo Romantica. Trying to think. I know there are way more. Um, well, those are a few, and I do have Loveless, but Loveless doesn't have enough romance in it, as far as I'm concerned, to be considered a romance anime. So I didn't include it in my video. So um, let's get started. So for my, I'm just doing it in alphabetical order. I'm not doing it from like best to worst or anything. Um, so anyway, first up is Clannad. Um, and this is a very beautiful series. It's got great art, and the characters, the girls are really, really cute, and the love story is very beautiful, and yeah. So then there's Fruits Basket. Um, this is about a girl named Toru Honda that comes across a family of people who, when they're hugged by the opposite sex, they turn into a animal from the Chinese zodiac, and she ends up in the middle of a love triangle between these two boys, and it's just really cute. The next one is one of my favorite anime. It's not necessarily just romance, like action and adventure too, but I really love it as far as romance goes. I know I have a lot more romance titles than this, some that are more romantic, but I didn't like the romantic aspect of those series as much as I liked the romantic aspect of these. So, uh, yeah. So this is Fushigi Yugi. This one's a lengthy one, so if you're wanting to watch this one, you may want to get a start on it right away because it's pretty long. Um, and this is about a girl from Japan who ends up getting transported through a book to ancient China, and she meets this boy, and she becomes the priestess of Suzaku, and he vows to protect her, and then they fall in love, yada yada. And it's awesome. It's very epic. It's like a saga. Um, so next up is Kashimashi, Girl Meets Girl. This is a Yuri romance anime um, about a boy who asks a girl out, and he gets turned down. He goes into the woods to be upset about it, and an alien comes down and turns him into a girl, and they don't know how to turn him back. And he's pretty happy as a girl. So then the girl that turned him down likes him now because she can't actually see men. So she can see women now. So she decides to start dating her, and then like it's really, really, really cute, and there ends up being a love triangle, and it's a good little 12-episode show. You can knock it out in one day. So I recommend maybe marathoning this for Valentine's Day if you like Girls Love Yuri series. So next up is Kobato. Um, Kobato is a really, really beautifully animated series about a girl named Kobato who comes down and needs to collect healed broken hearts. And it's just it's adorable, and there's romance, and there's adventure, and there's fun and action and all kinds of stuff, and comedy, and drama, and it's by Clamp, so you know it's good. Next up is, everybody knew this was going to be in here, Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. This is about a boy who goes to, when he picks his high school, he picks a school that he knows none of the people from his middle school are going to be at, because he was like really into being the Dark Flame Master, like pretending he was some fantasy being, and he's really embarrassed about it. And so he goes to high school and he comes across this girl who is kind of doing the same thing, and they end up having to spend a lot of time together. And she idolizes him because, you know, he used to be the Dark Flame Master, and they end up, you know. So next up is I don't know if people really like this show, but I really enjoyed it. This is Midori Days. This is a show about a boy who's kind of like, he likes to fight a lot. He fights people a lot, and he gets into fights. And he wakes up one day and his right hand is this girl, and so it turns out that girl is a girl that like really, really, really liked him before and couldn't tell him. And her body went into a coma, and she ended up becoming his right hand, and like her body is still asleep at her house and everything, and they gotta try to figure out how to fix things. She doesn't really want to, and then, you know, it's just really, really cute. I really enjoyed it. Animation is not the greatest, but I like it. So next up is Peach Girl. Peach Girl is a romance series that oh god, the manga was fantastic, okay? And that's why it's here, because I have such a soft spot for the manga. The anime made things a little more dumbed down for kids to watch. There's a love triangle between Momo, Kylie, and Toji. And her friend Sae is always like messing things up for her. She's very two-faced and stabs her in the back all the time, and it gets pretty brutal. Like, you're like, why does she keep like forgiving her? You know, because like, dang. But this is really, really good. I love this. I loved the manga. The anime is okay. The animation style is nothing to rave about. It's not that great, but and then the next one is, a lot of people hate this show. Shattered Angels. This is about this is a show from Kaishaku, who also does Kanazuki no Miko. And actually has a couple characters from Kanazuki no Miko, actually several. And this is about a girl named Ku who feels very empty and lost, and she like met a prince when she was younger, so she writes letters to him every day. And one day this boy shows up to her school. She lives in like this school city made up of many schools called Academia. And this boy shows up to her school, and he looks a lot like her prince, and you know, he acts kind of weird, and anyway, they end up falling for each other and everything. And there are these things called absolute angels, which are like these girls that control giant mechs. And I love this show. It's got Yuri in it, it's got straight love, it's great. I like this show a lot. And then the last one is Strawberry Panic. This is a Yuri, literally only Yuri series. I don't think there are any guys in here. It's about this girl that goes to this school. She shows up at this school, and it's like 3 schools that join into one. and they all like have they all wear different uniforms and stuff, but they all go to like school together, and they have a person that kind of like a representative for all of the schools called the I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. Itwol. Um, and she's like um the atoll that they have right now is very, there's supposed to be two, but for some reason there's only one right now, and she's very beautiful, and she's like really into this girl, and into the new girl, and she keeps popping up and like making her feel really weird and stuff, and she's like, she doesn't know what's going on. Literally all the girls are lesbians, all the girls are in love with each other. um and it's really, really beautiful and beautifully animated. I heard that it was supposed to be like mocking Yuri shows that have all the girls be lesbians, but you know what? I don't really care because it's so good. Um, so also to go along with these, I have a few recommendations outside of my collection that I'd like to make, such as well, at least one, because I think I made the rest with the yaoi ones. P.S. I Love You. P.S. I Love You is so cute and beautiful. Um, it's about this girl that nobody really talks to, and suddenly like the coolest boy in school is suddenly like really interested in her, and she ends up really, really liking him, and it's about the kind of trials and tribulations that they face on their journey to become a couple, and their like their friends and their relationships and stuff, and it's a really beautiful show, and I know I had more. I had them written down, and then I lost track of it. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I know this was kind of a chill video. I've been suffering with issues of like insomnia and stuff, so I'm just kind of like, wee, where am I? So anyway, the next part of my anime collection is going to be up within a day or so of this video, and then we're gonna move on to more stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day with your significant other. I know I'm gonna enjoy mine with mine, and I hope you guys have an awesome one. Bye!